Hello everyone, I hope you had a good daily. I'll see what I'm gonna do now, but you already know the results. Before I start, I want to tell you something. I asked Christoph yesterday to say that. He said everything else apart from what I asked him to say, so I'm gonna say it now. More concretely about Leah's carding, there were questions how Leah discards. So at the moment, Leah doesn't discard in a meaningful way. Doesn't mean count, it doesn't mean suit preference, doesn't mean attitude. She's just trying not to lose tricks while discarding. We are working on the discards, but it's way more complicated because we humans are how can I say it, very flexible. We can show it honestly if we feel that partner will benefit more, but sometimes we may not show honestly where we like something, either with suit preference or attitude, because declare may have more gains from that information. So we are working on it. We are working to improve the carding. For now, there is standard attitude, standard count, and suit preference. Count is still more than anything else. However, there is some attitude and some suit preference. We'll continue working on improving them, so send us your feedback if you have some strong feelings about a specific hand where things could have gone differently. Okay, now I can start with my 5 boards. Let's see what I've got here. I have 12 points, partner open, strong, no trump. Let me just quickly check what system I play because 2 over 1 advanced, okay? I don't want to end up like Milan Matsura, who ended up playing the beginner system because he didn't check what system he had. Anyway, 12 points, strong no trump from partner. There might be a slam, but it will be very difficult to explore it. If I had shortness, I'll transfer to clubs and then beat the shortness, saying that I have shortness. Partner can evaluate opposite that. It suggests slam ideas, but it doesn't have to be. Now with a balanced hand, the way to show slam try with a balanced hand is beat 2 spades and then beat 4 clubs, but it's going too high. Slam is rather unlikely, and I don't want to bypass 3 no, so I will go with 3 no. If I was behind in the match and I needed points, I would consider going for the clubs, but now I just want to play normal bridge. Okay, now this is very interesting because I may go off in 3 no. It seems like an easy one, but it's actually rather the opposite. After a hard lead, my first hard stopper is gone. If I misguess the clubs, say I lose to the queen, then they knock out the king, and after I knock out the ace of clubs, they will cash at least 3 more hearts, so I'll go 1 off. I don't have enough tricks, I only have 2 hearts, 3 diamonds is 5, a spade is 6. Even if I play to develop the spades, that cannot be more than 2 tricks, so I need to get the clubs right. How should I play it? I can either finesse, which will win whenever the queen is on side, or I can play the king, which will win when there is queen singleton or doubleton in Leah East. So what are the chances? It's really close. So I'll rather play the normal way, but let's have a look. The jack came. Jack normally indicates jack 10. The 5 was led, so that might be from 5-4-2. They didn't overcall, but they don't have many points anyway. But if they had queen 16 hearts, no one vulnerable, playing aggressively, they could have overcalled, but most people wouldn't. So this is not telling me anything. I was considering that because if I place Leah East to have the ace of clubs, queen of hearts, maybe they can overcall. And I can play them not to have the ace of clubs, meaning I jump with the king to play for a queen singleton or doubleton in Leah East. But even with the ace of clubs, I don't think they have to overcall with a weak suit and not that many points. So in the end of the day, I think the extra chance is ace queen 14 Leah West. So I'll play for the finesse. If you play differently and there is some great logic behind it, please tell me why did you play differently. Okay, now that's a problem. I made a mistake here. I should have played a higher club. I should have played a higher club because now I blocked my entries are not good. If I play diamond to the queen, finesse the club, they jump with the ace, knock out my king of hearts, and I don't have an entry. Okay, so that was very silly from me. Can I compensate that somehow? No, not really. I have to switch to play for spades now. So I make 3 diamonds, 2 hearts is 5, a club is 6, and if I can manage to make 3 spade tricks, that can work. Well, okay. I'm sorry for... I focused too much on guessing how to play the clubs and then I didn't think it mattered, but it did matter. Okay, so I'm gonna make 9 tricks, but if I was more careful with the clubs, I would have made 5 club tricks, 2 hearts, 3 diamonds and a spade, so that would definitely give me more. So I guess I'm gonna lose to most of you. That's interesting. Leo West played the Jack of Hearts. That's really weird. Normally you play the Queen when partner leads. Let me have a quick look. So when partner leads the King, the Hearts, Ace, now we should play the Queen to indicate that we have the top of the sequence basically. Like that. So afterwards they blocked the hearts and Leah West was kind of squeezed. If she had kept the diamond, I would play a diamond and she would give me the club. That's how I made the over trick, but I'm still 1 trick behind if I had played a higher club. So those of you who played a higher club and ran it beat me. Here I only have 10 points, board 2 now, 10 points, but the shape is great, the vulnerability is not, but I'm definitely not passing. Partner may have a flatter hand with more clubs with points not beaten, we miss a game. So let's see. Okay, partner has a very good hand, 15 points. Surprised they didn't try for a slam. So the Jack of Hearts obviously short. Is it a singleton or a doubleton? Singleton is way more likely. So I will win that. They definitely don't have King Jack, and now I have to guess the spades. Playing match point scoring, I am going to take the finesse. I'm a bit bothered if trumps are 4-1, I'm in trouble, but Lee is having 2 singletons is more unlikely. Okay. I'll make 10 tricks. I wonder if I could have made more. If I had established the spades, but the communications were really tough and Lia East could bluff a heart. Maybe after drawing a couple of trumps I could play Queen of Hearts then, but still I don't think it's gonna work. Let me have a look. I only made 4 and it says I could make 5. How does this happen? I shouldn't play the King of Spades. Yes, so if I play spade to the jack, ace of spades, and spade to the king, then I'll end up in the right hand, and I have this 6 of hearts. I can finesse the 9, and that way I can get an... Actually, no, the entries will not be enough. So let's see, now I click play here, I play low, okay. Low, jack, okay, now what? Now ace of spades, okay. And maybe Queen of Hearts now. Yes, now Queen of Hearts, not spade to the king. Queen of Hearts, so we have enough entries to rough out a heart and then set up my hand. Okay, that's the way. It's not extremely sophisticated, but if you lose to a singleton Queen of Spades, it might be painful. Okay, board 3, 1 diamond opener with 4-4 in the minors. 3 spades over code, 3 no by partner. Not much I can do here, apart from play it well. Okay, we have 3 tricks in diamonds, 2 in hearts, 1 in spades, 6, and 4 or 5 in clubs is 10 or 11. Seems like the jack of spades is a singleton. So what I'm thinking is that this jack of spades, it will go low low. If I take it with the ace, then if I play king of clubs to finesse the club against Lia East, which is way more likely to have it, if I lose to Lia West, she will then score king queen of spades and hold me to 10 tricks. But if I duck the spade, even if I lose to the queen of clubs, they now cannot cash the spades. However, can I make more tricks even if I misguess? So if I misguess the clubs, I'll have 4 clubs, 3 diamonds, 2 hearts is 9, and a spade is 10. So the 11th trick can come if, for example, Leo West is 7 2 to 2 or 7 3 to 1 with 2 hearts. I can squeeze Leo East in the red suits. However, what happens if the finesse works? I get 5 clubs, 3 diamonds is 8, and 3 in the majors it's 11, and this same squeeze can still work. Although can it, if I don't duck any spade, I haven't rectified the count. This is very important. One of the criteria, one of the necessities to have to establish a squeeze. There are several things that need to work. So basically I'll be cashing 5 clubs and an ace of spades, and it will be a 7 card ending. So Lia East could still keep 4 diamonds and 3 hearts. But then I can play heart, 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 and she gives me the diamond. Okay, so it can work even if I don't duck it. Let's see. So I will not duck it and I play for 12 tricks. I will now unblock my club, so the 3... Oh, okay, clubs are 4 new. That is not optimal. But I think my squeeze can still work, although it's much less likely because now Lia East has control in at least one of the suits. meaning that she has either 4 diamonds or she has 3 hearts, so the squeeze will no longer work. I cannot really make an unplay, my communications are not great. Double squeeze is not possible, so I'll keep playing for the clubs and see what happens. No, Leah East has 2 spades and 3 hearts. Well, in the end I'll end up with the minimum number of tricks. Which is 10. Oh, and the Queen of Hearts is offside, so I couldn't really end play them. Okay, so I guess that's the maximum we could get these hands. I'll have a quick look here. No, it says I could make one more. How do I make one more? It's so upsetting. Okay, Jack of Spades. Yes, so I should duck the Jack of Spades. And then maybe I can rectify the count or do something smart. Okay. I played for 13 and I ended up with 10. Board for 1 heart pass 1 no. I think that's a straightforward 2 hearts overcall. 3 hearts is not an impossible bit, but vulnerable 6-3-2-2. No thanks. Partner is not cooperative, so we leave it here. That's not good. I expect partner to have the bottom heart and maybe Leah West has 4 of them. So I'll play ace of spades, spades, so she doesn't have hearts, and I would hope that she won't get to dummy and cash all these diamonds later. Okay, we're showing count. Leah sometimes gets it. Okay, this worked fine. I'm getting my hearts. I can play a club, partner can exit with a diamond. Seems like we're gonna get a club here. 2 spades making. How was 3 hearts? We lose a spade, 2 hearts and 2 aces. It was going off, so we couldn't really do better than that. Partner with 9 points could have doubled, negative double. It's not like a must, but it's borderline. If they had doubled, I would be 3 hearts. I was not passing that, so the score would be worse. So I'm happy with what I'm getting here. And the last board, I have boring hand, but still an opener, especially in third seat. Oh, I hate this. I'm vulnerable. I don't want to beat. Some people just beat automatically. I hate it. So many things go wrong here if your partner is not a trap pass. If partner is a trap pass, I have a nice hand because I have defense and I have the button heart. Normally, balancing double in at the first level, it's kind of a must. You are forced not to double to beat something, but at the 2 level, you're not forced. Although some people play it like that. Oh, should I pass and miss a big number, or should I play how I normally play? The thing is that I don't even have the excuse they can run to 3 of a minor because my minors are not bad. Oh, but if partner is not trap pass, I'm losing 200 plus points. Okay, I'm passing. I'm playing the way I normally play. Okay, so dummy doesn't tell us much. It tells us that us playing is not great, but can we beat them by more? I don't know either. Okay, let's focus on the defense. It's very tough with this dummy. First, we need to decide what we do with the spade. It feels like partner is singleton or a doubleton. Having king 30 is not really very likely and have not beat two spades. So I can win and return one, or I can win and return the king of clubs, knocking out the ace of clubs as an entry, because later that entry will get them to the queen of spades to discard losers. However, partner can be a singleton, can return a club, and it's nice to test the suit preference. Declare is playing 8. I don't think Leah is lying that much here with king 8-3. I think she would rather play the 3, but if you're a human, you normally play d8 to deceive the opponents. Okay, so I'll return a spade, signaling for a club return. They are 2-2. Again, suit preference. I gave 2 suit preferences for clubs. Partner didn't follow any. And return the diamond, which looks pretty bad. But declare is not interesting in the spades. Maybe declare is 6-4-2-1 with 4 diamonds. I should hope partner won't return another diamond. No, they didn't. So I'll score my king of diamonds. Well... Oh! Oof. Oh my goodness, I discarded the wrong card. I thought they played ace of diamond. I lost a trick here. Okay, I made 2 misclicks. Hope that this worked well for you. If I had doubled, what would have happened? Partner would either pass, and that would be a disaster for us, or beat 3 clubs, which would have been nice. So those of you who doubled, tell me if Leah Nord beat 3 clubs or she didn't. 3 clubs, it's not great. You lose 4 tricks from the top, a club, 2 diamonds and a spade, and then your trump control is not great. You also need to rough some hearts, but Leah roughs first, so maybe it goes off. However, 1 off would be rather good for you, 2 off would be a disaster. So, despite my misclick, I think I beat everybody who, or not everybody, but many of you who moved after 2 hearts and didn't pass. But tell me in the comments, how did you do? Despite my misclick, Leah had a theoretical play to actually achieve what she didn't on her own. After my partner returned the 8 of diamonds, 9 was played, I played the 10, jack. So later on, when she came down to the table with the ace of clubs, she could have played the king of diamonds, pinning the 7, and that way not losing any diamond tricks. So she could have naturally made 10 tricks. That's not an excuse for my misclick, but it makes me feel slightly better. So yeah, tell me in the comments, how did you do? Tell me, how do you feel with Leah's new carding? What would you prefer to have in the future? What are your carding methods? And yeah, I hope you enjoy IntoBridge and the Daily Celebrity Challenge, and I'll see you another time. Have a nice day. Bye!